Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to try to teach you how to use web services in Angular and also in Ionic. And just first of all, I'm going to just try to show you how differently they are approaching it. In Angular and Ionic, it's a much more formal way of interacting with web services. What I'm going to try to build up to is a very simple app, which is a combined thesaurus and rhyming dictionary. Namely, you put in a word, find out synonyms of the word, and click on any of the synonyms, and you'll get all of the rhymes that will rhyme with that particular synonym of a word. So that's going to be my goal in these next couple of tutorials. But as I say, first of all, let's just just look at how it works in basic terms and in kind of more traditional kind of web service consumption by browser-based applications, and then how we do it in Angular. So here it is. I'm going to use the DataMuse API. This is nice because it doesn't require any tokens or things like that. It's all kind of completely open. You can use it to your heart's content without needing to sign it to anything. So here you have where you click on, if you want to find words with a meaning similar to. So effectively, this is a kind of thesaurus lookup, words with a meaning similar to, ring in the ears. Click on this link here, ML, and then it'll kind of have things like tinnitus, rings, ear, something like that. So let's just kind of put something more straightforward, something fast. Sorry, so I spelled that wrong. Fast. So quick, swift, smooth, hot, hurrying, presto, etc., etc. And you'll notice what we have here is it's an array, as you see, quite a long array of objects, which contain a word, a score, which I would imagine is something to do with the frequency of the word. I have no idea really. And it's got tags and syn, adj, av. So the word quick can be both an adverb and adjective, and it's also a synonym. So basically an array of objects containing a word, a score, and another array, an internal array called tags. Okay, so how would we deal with that? So how will we get that in normal HTML? In normal HTML, I'm just going to show you a simple jQuery based example here. So I've got here an HTML file, and it's got it's incorporating the jQuery libraries, and so you're using here in jQuery the function $.getJSON, and when you use $.getJSON, you put into it the URL, then this will create a callback function called result. Once the result comes in, then we're going to kind of just basically take this result object, which is the JavaScript object, and we're just going to print it in JSON stringify. So just to make sure it appears as a string rather than as an object. So if I do that, I'll just save it, and so I'll go to this file here, refresh. So I'll click get JSON data. Remember, this is getting synonyms of the word fast. I click on it, and then it just gets the data and then puts it into the div. Okay. Now, if we wanted that to be, say, we just wanted the list of words, we could just then iterate through all these objects and just get the word in each of the objects. So to do that, we're going to use the jQuery $each. Okay, and so let's do that. So we will use $.each, open bracket, the name of the array, result, and comma function index, which is going to be a number value, and then we'll do a kind of inside this function here, we'll just do something like, so this is going through each one, let's just say, so let's say sort of like $div append, we're going to put in the number, and then $div append, and then we'll just say value.word, because it's the word object inside that thing, and then we'll put in a new line here, $div dot append, kind of like br. Okay, and we probably then don't need this one, so I'll just comment that out and I'll save that. Although I just remembered I need to put the end of the bracket and semicolon. Okay, let's try that. And now if we go to the page, click Get JSON Data, press, and then we've got, as you see there, 0 casts, 1 broadcast, 2 forecast, 3 last, 4 contrast. So that is the traditional way in which you would get data from a web service. It comes back as a JSON, as a JavaScript object. Then you pass through the JavaScript object, and you show the various stuff. So that's how it's done in kind of more traditional HTML. But when you do it in Angular, it is quite different, and I'm going to show that in the next tutorial.